of the dust of the ground. Genesis 3:8. In the sweat of thy face, thou eat bread till thou return unto the ground. For out of whence thou taken, from dust thou art, and unto dust thou shalt return. Psalms 103:14. For he knoweth our frame, he remembereth that they are dust. Ecclesiastes 3:20. All go in one place, all are the dust, and all turn to dust again. Look at the figure, Genesis 1:26. And God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness. God used himself as a model when making man. Look at the flow. God breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. Take a deep breath. We see the value of life in his commandment. The value of life. See the command against murder. Exodus 20:13 says, thou shalt not kill. The command against malice. Matthew 5:22, but I say unto you, that whosoever is angry with his brother without cause shall be in danger of judgment. And whosoever shall say to his brother shall be in danger of the council. But whosoever shall say thou fool shall be in danger of hell fire. Life is of such value that not only are we to take life, but life is of such value that not only are we not to take life, but we are not to be malice in our treatment of others. We are to value life because God is the giver of life, and because he has commanded us to keep life scared. We are not to murder. Jesus takes the respect of life to a higher ground, so that we are not to kill by our actions or even by our words. The Bible says to be spiritually dead is worse than any natural. We see the value of life in conception. Jeremiah 1:5. Before I formed thee in thy belly, I knew thee. Before thou camest forth from the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. Jeremiah 20:17. Because he slew me not from the womb, or that my mother might have been in the grave, and her womb to always be great with me. Discerned by God. Before our conception, we existed in the mind of God. Determined by God. When we are in the womb of our mothers, God formed us. He determined what we would be and how we would look. The word form in the same verse used in the original creation of Adam. Dedicated by God. Jeremiah is told that he was sanctified in the womb before he was born. He was dedicated by God, separated for a purpose. God has a purpose for every child, and directed by God. The direction of Jeremiah's life was chosen in the womb. He would have a great impact upon the world. In the last 31 years, approximately 43 million children have been slaughtered in the womb through what is called abortion. Those were children that God knew, that he had determined, that he dedicated, that he would have directed, yet they never got to make their impact upon this world. We see the value of life in the cross. We are not only of great worth and value because of the creation and because of God's command to respect life, and not only because of the way in which we were conceived, but if you need further proof of your worth, look back at the cross.